Good morning, my friends. This is Buddha's Meditation Manual. I am Lama Jigme Gyatso, and welcome to the Buddha Joy Meditation School. In our last video, we explored the first set of 5 compositional contemplations. We looked at the head hair, the body hair. We looked at the nails on our toes. We grew more mindful of the nails on our toes and our fingers, as well as our teeth and eventually our skin. Having sufficiently explored the outside of the package, now we're going to explore the inside of the package from a structural paradigm. If we were a sculpture, and clearly we're not, but if we were, it would be said that we had an internal armature. That would be our skeleton. And upon that skeleton, there would be the internal organs, which we'll begin exploring, which we'll touch on superficially today. And around the organs would be muscle for the articulation of the armature itself. From an engineering point of view, living beings are pretty audacious in that their armature moves through internal apparatus. Pretty cool. Pretty complex. We're going to start right in with muscles. We're going to begin, and by the way, if this is your first time tuning in, you're going to want to download your free version of Buddha's techniques and Lao Tzu's principles by using the first link in the doodly-doo. I recommend you download it first to your computer, and then you download a free copy of the Kindle app for your smartphone. That way you can upload it to your smartphone whenever you download and update. And I update it several times a week, for it is in fact a work in progress. If you do not have it, please download it now. If you do, well then let's continue. I think we're on page 24. Come on, smartphone. Yes, we're on page 24. We begin with the triple grin. If you do not know what that is, it means you have not watched the previous videos in this series. Do yourself a favor, watch the previous videos. Grin with lips to flesh, relaxing. Grin with cheeks to flesh, relaxing. Grin with eyes to flesh, relaxing. Remember that this is neither Neo-Taoist meditation nor Hindu meditation, but Buddha's path, and it is distinctly different from either extremes of laser-like perfect concentration or utter mind blanking. This is completely different. That's why I give everyone a free copy of the Mahasatipatthana Sutta, also known as the Greater Discourse upon the 4 bases of mindfulness. That's the first half of the first third of the text. The final third of the text is a translation and commentary to the Date chain. Let's drop down to the second exercise on the page. And we're using an archaic term that is going to refer to both ligaments that attach bone to bone and tendons that attach bone to muscle. Ironically, sinewy over the ages has come to refer to what bodybuilders call cuts or delineations in the tissue. Grin to sinews, relaxing. Like a playful child who is convinced that if they can't see you, you can't see them. Likewise, all of us tend to hide from that which we suspect is too painful for us, whether it's physical or sensational or emotional or intellectual or mnemonic or fantastic. We tend to hide. And hiding is a remarkably effective way of squandering our lives. Let's not do that. Buddha's path is the opposite of that. It's about cultivating mindfulness. Now, ideally, we want spontaneous mindfulness, but these contrived exercises condition our mind, condition our awareness to be aware of everything. It reminds me of a jazz musician. One of my Sean teachers dabbled in jazz, and a real jazz musician stayed with her for about a week or two. She noticed he would spend hours, several times a day, just performing scales. That night when he would go into the club, he would just play spontaneously. It was his contrived exercises that supported his spontaneous performance. We're doing the same thing. Now we're looking a little deeper in our body. We went from skin to flesh to sinews, and you guessed it, bones. Grin to bones, relaxing. What's deeper than bones? What's on the interior of the bones? Even deeper than the Havisham canals? The marrow. Grin to marrow, relaxing. Remember, it's not our job to visualize these things or do a book report about these things. Simply play with the words by silently and mentally reciting these words on the in-breath, and then reciting relaxing on the out-breath. That's all we need to do to progress effectively on the path. Grin to marrow, relaxing. The fifth and final exercise upon this page is our first exploration of the actual organs. Now, bear in mind, this was composed in the Bronze Age, so they are simplifying the organ systems whenever possible. Although the text mentions kidneys, it also includes the adrenal glands. Grin to kidneys, relaxing. And if you're not sure where your kidneys are, They're in your abdominal cavity, towards the top, towards the diaphragm, but below it and towards the back. I suppose if your abdominal cavity was a hockey rink, the kidneys would be in the penalty box, probably for being too damn pissy. Oh, I said it! So let's jump right in. Grin to kidneys, relaxing. My friends, that is all you get today. If you've enjoyed this video, please find the thumbs up icon and click that. And then share this video on social media. You might not be a fully enlightened meditation teacher, but you can share these teachings and consequently help benefit others. If you want to make sure not to miss out on any other future videos, it's simple. Find the red subscribe button. It should be over here somewhere. It's red and it reads subscribe. Give that bad boy a click. Once you do, just to the right of that, there'll be a little teeny tiny circular icon. When you click that, down will descend a pull-down menu. When you click the first box, you'll be authorizing YouTube to send you an email the next time I upload a video. If you want to go quicker than the videos and you want to get personalized instruction, no problem. The next series of Friday night webinars or Friday night meditation classes begins the first week of February. By using the second link in the doodly-doo. You can register for that either in person if you live in Southern California or over the internet for a live webinar simulcast. Oh yeah, some people are concerned about fees. Well, my classes have no fees. It's strictly by donation. Some people give large donations to support the Buddha Joy Meditation School. Some people give small donations. Some people give nothing. The only thing I demand from my students is two things. Number one, show up to class 5 minutes early. Number two, do your homework. The homework for the first class is simple. You're going to learn some techniques, play with them for about 5 minutes every morning, about 5 minutes every evening for 6.5 days. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Well, I think that's everything. We talked about clicking and sharing. We talked about subscribing. We talked about attending. I think that's everything. May you and yours be healthy and happy. Bye-bye now.